for the ground. I'm a 2020, whoa, whoa. Woke up to deposits and it's only 8 a.m. Do it for the fam, I don't do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020, reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I bet to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged, dog. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nights on top of nights, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Pressure on me daily, got the family on my back. Dreams are getting bigger, put the city on my map. Wrote inside my palm, but I'll try not to get attached. Moment that is here, could be over just like that. Fast car, no NASCAR. I was never working hard, I guess I'm mad smart. Top speed like a rocket, it was blast off. 6 figures from my couch without a mask on. Waited for my cycle like a laundry mat. Going to the moon, it's on top and that. 2 straight years of dropping back to back. Epidemic jumping like an acrobat. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it.
Good morning all. Yes, sir. Let me check where all systems go. How are we all doing? How are we doing, Zoom guys? Hope we're all well. Hope everyone's good. Hope YouTube chat, you guys are well as well. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hopefully, get some moves today. That's what I'm looking for. Some moves. So please, can we have some moves on the chart? That is what I'm hoping for. Some moves on the chart. So if we can have the liquidity providers give us some moves, that would be great. But you know, let's make sure we're all in here. Morning to all. Hope you're all well. Sell stop, buy stop. We do have some news here at 10 a.m. So we need to watch this news. Hopefully this news doesn't do anything too crazy. I mean, it could push 100 pips towards the upside, and I'll be very, very happy actually. If we push 100 pips to the upside. And if you know, you know why. If you know, you know why. Right? So one recommendation for all: mark up your charts before stream and match it with Harry's markups. Yes, compare your analysis to mine. It's definitely a good approach. And yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and do the analysis here so we can see. Start off on the daily time frame as always. And would you know, daily time frame closing bullish here. Beautiful bullish close. Just about back in the range, but already breaking the high. Need to get above this resistance to see the continuation, you know, of upside here. If not, we could range in between here, but definitely bullish on the daily. When we flip down to the 4 hour candles also closing bullish, so bullish on the 4 hour as well. So we do find that we're at what? 4 hour resistance right here. 3 2 1 boom. So this needs to be changed to an R for 4 hour resistance. So we find that we're at 4 hour resistance, which could make it tough for continuation. But the minute we get above this resistance, we should be good. What I do like is that this is the second time we're attempting to break it. So it's giving me the bias that price, you know, does have some upside momentum here. And if we can get above it during London session, hopefully the London session volume should be able to continue us put past this zone, at least up into this 340 area or something like this. So the problem with buying inside of this range at the moment now is that we've already tested target once. So trying to hit it again can be tough. We don't know if it's going to reject halfway and then end up failing. We also have news in 20 minutes here, so we have to consider that as well. GDP news. But 1 hour is rejecting this area here. The problem is target is met on the 1 hour. So what we need to see is a close above this 4 hour resistance, which would be ideal because we'll be above the 4 hour resistance. And we do have this range here of around 13 pips and continuation. So on the 15 though, when we move down to the 30 and 15, there is some resistance here. But if we get that close above, we could use this area as watch zones. We've tested this once, tested this twice. To hit it again for a third time is not really the best strategy here. So everyone's going to be trying to buy the lows here. Yes, it will play out, but by the time it plays out, you don't know where it's going to reject. Could fail first, and then closer to London Open, we end up closing above here. So yeah, you know, definitely good possibilities here for upside, especially if we get above the 4 hour resistance. I will just use these areas as watch zones. You know, and I'm going to draw it a little bit like this, because if we can just get above this small 15-minute resistance like that and close above, then I can use this as a watch zone and drive up to the 1 hour area here, which is the same as the 15-minute. Well, let's see what news does in terms of our analysis, but I am bullish on GJ. If we start rejecting away from this zone, I think, you know, sells, in my opinion, I would prefer to see a 4 hour close bearish for sells. It's the same position we're in news. I saw someone mention that as well. Same position we were yesterday with news, so we could have the same price action. And if we do have the same price action, then, you know, counter trend sells can make sense, but not below the first structure. It will have to be back inside this range, I feel would be the best. Fake outs would come exactly from this area here, but if we start closing back inside of this 1 hour range at 866, we can look to tap into this zone. But this might be a problem right here as well. We'll have to see how price action develops. Resistance below here, yeah, that would be fine, but that will take time to set up, of course, before we get resistance below this zone here. But definitely interesting spot, and I'm hoping that we get the volume to push through, because the buys is what's interesting me above this zone here. Hopefully we don't range, but it might just range till news, and we'll see what news does. So yeah, this is exactly what I'm looking for. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, that's fine. It is everything. 1909. So let's have a look at gold here. What do I expect on gold? So looking at the daily time frame here, this is super interesting. On the daily time frame, we've closed below our support finally. Daily has made a small top wick here. It could make a deeper top wick before flipping and breaking the lows. One zone everyone has to watch is maybe this, because we've seen reaction, right? So this daily low it might be an area of interest. So selling below the daily low might be tough, but yeah, if we start getting 4-hour closures below this support here, sells make super easy sense. But there's always a but, and the big but is today is CPI, right? So CPI data today is going to be a wild one. So let's see what happens with the CPI data. For me, gold is more postured bearish, probably going to range in between 1914 and 1909 until CPI. But if this 4-hour does flip and starts closing above 1914, then we could see that deeper retracement back up to 1920 and see what happens by then, if we start to get rejection there or not. But anything closing below here and remaining below this 4-hour support is what's going to continue price to give the downside move back into the 1900 levels, and CPI might bring us back down to 1900. We'll see what data they're expecting for CPI inflation data here. So they're expecting inflation to go up, right? Yeah, so August came back at 3.2. They're expecting inflation to go up to 3.6, which is not good at all. Yeah, that's not good at all if they're expecting inflation to go up. And if inflation goes up, that is going to be good for the dollar, which is going to send gold down. So this might be pricing in. This downside move here might be pricing in the CPI data coming out as inflation going up, and we might see CPI pop up. CPI might end up popping up towards the upside, but we'll have to see closer to the time. I will be in the exclusive groups for all my guys there. I will be streaming today CPI, so we will have some fun watching that. And yeah, does that answer your question, Jesse? So I'm mostly bearish. I probably would secure. Not really the best place to be looking to hold runners. You'll probably have to hold drawdown if you're looking to do that. So yeah, that's the plan, guys. Pretty simple plan here. Yeah, nice and clean. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the plan. If you did enjoy the analysis, can we please do the YouTube business? We're up 400 of us in here, 91 likes. Let's get the likes up to at least 200 likes. Do the YouTube business so I don't have to ask. And yeah, hopefully we can see DJ do some business here and we can get some nice trades. Is news always random, or is there a way to have a forecast on it? Yeah, you can forecast it, but the initial move can be random. You could have a 50 pip wick towards the downside, then price flip. It's very hard. So the best is to catch after the news. What do I think about GBP news? This is GDP data. This is month on month. They're expecting GDP to contract, which I think will happen. Let's go back and see when the last GDP is. Who can tell me when the last GDP was? Let's see if we can go find out. Who can find out when last GDP was? Because it's not on trading on Forex. GDP is not here. Oh, it is here. So the last time GDP was 11th of August. So let's go back to 11th of August here and do some homework and see what that was, right? So August 11. Take me there. There we go. Oh, come on. That's a wrong year, but let's go on this chart so it's nice and clean. And let's go back to August 11, 2015. Why is it at 2015? 2023, August 11. Go to that. So GDP data came out right here. Boom, nice pump towards the upside. Juicy. I hope this is what we get. And then retraced, and then New York. Yeah, New York gave us. So yeah, London was pretty messed up in that. So we pumped into news. We ranged before news, and then news came out and we pumped. Boom, exact same spot where we are right now. Funny enough, news pumped, gave a nice 50 pip banger, and then after a 50 pip banger, we retraced news during London, and then we saw NY continue the move back up to the highs. This was clean buys, and then it kind of ranged until the next day. So we'll see if we get something similar today, but that is exactly what we got on the last news. Is we got a pump into price. So we'll see in 12 minutes. We'll see what it does in 12 minutes here, and we'll make a decision based on that. But it's nice we're pulling back now before news, because if we were up here and news came out and just pumped straight through the zone, makes it tough for us to take buys, right? Today we need to bring out the lobster, so we need a trade here on GJ. I'm holding a Gbpjpy sell position. Good luck. I hope you have a plan. Make sure you have a plan. If you don't have a plan, then you're going to be in trouble. I'm betting on news going bullish. I wouldn't bet. It's not a good idea to bet. Hi Harry, good day. Give us signals. Press buy and sell. Whichever one goes into profit, close it. And whichever one was profitable, that's my signal. The one that lost wasn't from me. That was from you. See, I understand that, Harry, but I gotta send it. Well, long term, you're gonna lose money, brother. Long term, you're gonna lose money. So if you're happy to sit here and lose money, I mean, I rather, instead of just blowing money like that, I rather invest that into something that's gonna help you get better. But unfortunately, this is what people are scared to do that, right? They're scared to invest in stuff that's gonna get better. They rather just hope that they make money on the charts instead of investing into learning the skill. The signal today is buy the sell. If the setup happens before news, can we take it? Usually yes, but there's 10 minutes. And in 10 minutes, I don't see any setup forming. The only setup that can form in 10 minutes is going to be at news. So probably not. I follow the plan. I just love gambling. It's a bad addiction, man. Really, you should go. And if you have a gambling addiction, I think you should be seen to by a professional, because it's something very unhealthy and can end up you being at rock bottom before you know it, brother. So it's definitely a disorder, and you need to get that checked out professionally and take it seriously. Because it's not healthy, man. It's really not healthy to have that mindset. Because you're not going to be happy, and you're not going to be so, oh, I love gambling, when you have no money left. When you have no money, you're going to be like, and then you're going to do what? You're going to try get money so you can gamble again, and you're going to try believe that gambling is going to make back all the money that you lost. Here we have a story. His dad was a gambling addict and ruined not only him but his entire family. There you go, man. So if you're a professional gambler, that's different. That's different being a professional gambler, because you have a bankroll and you manage your bankroll accordingly. Professional gambling is a lot different than just being a general gambler, right? But only few people can professionally gamble because they have the bankroll, and you know, I'd say the only professional gambling you can do is probably in poker. I've got 2 accounts. Okay, if you have a planned gambling account, then maybe that's okay. I watched all your setup videos and your daily life, but I couldn't apply it like you. It will take time, man. It's not a flip of a switch. You have to I'd start to apply it bit by bit, and you'll get better with time. or you need to be surrounded with individuals and be in an environment where you can send in and get feedback to see what you're doing wrong. I can't sit on a live stream and tell you what you're doing wrong without seeing what's going on. Am I looking for buys only? No, there may be an option to sell, but I want to wait for news in 7 minutes. Let's put that on the screen. If you guys haven't done the YouTube business already, let's get it out the way. Do the YouTube business. 500, only 160 likes. Guys are tired today. We're not going to get liquidity in the markets until we do the YouTube business. I tell you that much. Every time we do the YouTube business, the liquidity comes back. What am I going to type? I'm going to type news at 10 a.m. Backtesting sessions is the best. You learn a lot, 100%. Which country do you stream in? Dubai. There's a clock right here. You can see the clock. Can you explain about the news when it says good for currency? Good for currency means it potentially can go up. But what people don't understand is bad GDP is going to be bad for the Gbp because it's showing a bad reflection of the economy. So essentially what you'll see is Gbp maybe do a quick pump into news and then retrace that later. And that pump is kind of like a sell-off. They're expecting minus 0.2, but expecting an exact number. For me, GDP is already priced in. And that move down yesterday was part of the pricing in. This whole move down here was part of the pricing in. And now we see this continue maybe. I don't mind setup number 4 buys into this range here. That would be beautiful. Because at least then we're getting in from the bottom of the range. But let's see with news. 5 minutes here till news. What's the biggest pip move I've ever seen from news? Probably around 300-400 pips. I was on gold. Don't trade news because it's a risky. Yeah, it's super risky to trade news. Slip your stop loss, all of that stuff. What is setup number 4? It's a setup that I share with the Tradesharpe exclusives. Pretty simple setup. Brexit move? Yeah, Brexit was huge, but that was over a certain amount of days. Depends. Over a certain amount of days, then probably the pandemic move. The pandemic move was the biggest I saw. Casino open in 5 minutes? Yes, exactly. 3 minutes actually. 3 minutes to be exact. Trading the news is how you get rich. It's also how you get poor very quickly, right? Everyone thinks of the positive, but they don't plan for the negative until it's too late. Right? What you can do is you can have a position that's already deep in profits and try hold that through news. Any overview of gold? Yeah, check out the beginning of the stream. Open a new tab and watch that. Will euro be affected? If people decide to hedge in the euro, potentially. What's my opinion on the new iPhone? Just rebranded. I mean, nothing much. I mean, it's just software updates, which is inevitable. You're not going to release something without software updates. Camera modifications, minor, but, you know, a little bit better. And going from the traditional iPhone cable to Type-C, that's a big problem. I think that's a bad move. That just shows how much money and they don't even give you the cable. They don't give you a charger anymore. I think the only upgrade, if you don't have an iPhone 14 and you want to upgrade, then you upgrade to the iPhone 14 because it has that small notch at the top. I think that's your only benefit. No need to go for the new one. What's the bias for today? Bias is bullish, but since we're at the top of the range, we can have a counter trend sell option, but we'll see, because we might have the same thing that happened yesterday, and if something like this happens, not there, but if something like this happens from here, we will see. This kind of change of structure. Probably selling below 650 makes sense. Or just below this. Yeah, probably below 800 could be an option. Let's say news here in 1 minute. News here in 1 minute. See if we can get a push towards the upside. Don't gamble, guys. The price will pump like a rocket. Let's see, 5 seconds here. It's dropping down first. Damn. There you go. Sheesh. GDP news. Oh, is there a retracement here? Is there a flip? Is there a flip? Is there a flip? Makes sense from the top of the range. Rejecting 4-hour resistance does make sense. Come on, let me write. Four-hour support. Need to take care of that. Thunderstorm, huh? Well, there goes 5K. Well, that's pretty stupid, man. I told you not to gamble and now you wasted. This is what mind boggles me, man. People are scared to invest in education, but instantly are able to lose 5K, no problem. Mind boggles me. Now I need to see, okay, what are we going to look for now? Probably need to see pullbacks to continue down sells, because selling into these, this 4-hour support is right here. Let's see the reaction right now. This is the 4-hour support. Yeah, number would have come back worse than expected. Yes, because of this move down. So negative for the pound. Number comes back worse than expected. So it makes sense. Damn, that's a big dump. 50 pip dump. Better not crab, but what can we do after this dump? I mean, it's not much you can do, to be honest. That's a big 5-minute candle. I wonder if the next one will trigger everyone in and then reject. Oof. Big sell-off. If this closes below 500, then you probably will see this continue down even further. It closed below support. Yeah, it reached target. It reached the 4-hour resistance, right? This 4-hour resistance right here. So this is the move after it. TP crushed. Caught 30 pips. We all in buys? Damn. What did gold do? Did gold have any knee-jerk reaction? Tiny. Daily support here, yeah, also the 4-hour range lows. This is also the 4-hour range lows. You probably do, if you do see a reaction, I'd expect it from here. All these range lows here, I would expect a reaction from here. I'm just trying to populate. I think on a 1 hour, this looks good to get in below here. Problem when you go on 30-minute, doesn't look the best with this support here. I think sells really make sense below this support down here at 400, unless waiting for retracement. This news kind of is a heavy push. These guys trading news are all dumb. Maybe you won now, but this kind of strategy is very dumb. Yeah, it's bad profits. They will soon learn. This profit that they make with news, they're going to give back at some point because they have no plan that works over time. You have to have a plan that works over time. You know, making money here and there is not going to be sustainable in the long run. Right? At some point, you're going to give it back. And that's what happened to me when I started trading. Is that I would make money and I'd be like, oh, I'm profitable. And then a month later, I lost all that money because I gave it back to the market because I didn't know what I was doing. It happens time and time again. The only time you'll make money like that is when you basically do that, take the money and don't come back until you're profitable. We're waiting for it to create a new structure. Yes, that would be smart. We can't rush into a candle like this. This is a huge candle. I mean, even if you just take at the break of the lows, which is stupid, you're running 55 pip stop for the unknown, right? Doesn't make any sense. If you knew fundamental and caught these moves, you understand what's happening. Yeah, but you have to be in before the news. You can't be in when the news comes out. If you understand fundamentals, you would have shorted exactly when it tapped my 4-hour resistance. You would have shorted from here and expected GDP to come out negative. And okay, let me ask you this. Have you taken a sell? There's my question. Should we buy GJ? No, guys. This is gambling. There's no plan. We follow the same plan that I followed to get all my other winning trades. I don't change the plan because of some random move. Waiting for some sort of retracement and resistance formation is better? Yeah, you're right. Correct. Exactly. What's lower time frame doing? Yeah, now it's just a game of patience. I don't believe you are profitable. You trade the same strategy as every YouTuber, live streamer. Nothing is different. Okay, thank you. I appreciate your comment. So if I'm not profitable, then how do I have 88% here with every single trade taken live in front of you? And that's where I'm going to leave it. Every single trade is taken live in front of you. And that's all I'm going to say. So if that doesn't suit you, the one thing I noticed, guys, and this is the one, you know, I don't like to make small topics big because there's no point. But someone who's doing less than you will always hate, but someone who does more than you will always congratulate. Remember that. Just remember that. Is the Excel sheet available for us to use? Yes. It is available for you to use. You never find a hater doing better than you? I don't, you know, I respect anyone who works just as hard or harder. I work as hard as I can, so, you know. But, you know, the only people who will hate are people who are doing less. So, why waste your energy on them? It's like, there's no point. The facts are there. You know? The facts is there. The facts is there. Damn, Calvin. That's a nice one, Calvin. Having anger towards everyone reaching success. I like that one. Hater. You think we'll go back up after that dump? It's hard to say now. I mean, you know, we will see. We'll see. This could just be a pullback to continue down. It kind of has to make its mind up. It's put us in a tough spot after news. You know, this week has been choppy in London for sure. I mean, look, now it wants to dump back down. It hasn't made its mind up. You know, it has to make its mind up here what it wants to do. You know, does it want to try more upside and then create resistance somewhere here to continue down? Or does it want to eat up this whole news move? You know, it has to make up its mind. 15-minute wick fill? No, that's dangerous. It's a gamble. You maybe like a 60-40. You might get halfway down to the wick and then the problem is where it stops, right? Where can I find the Excel sheet? Join the Discord channel and go to resources. So if you join the free Discord, it's there for you to use in resources, right? If you go free Discord, resources, and it's right there, stream journal, free to use, right? Just go and make your own copy, and yeah, simple as that. Simple as that. Can you look at AUD USD? Yeah, we can have a look at it in a minute. Just let's see. I want to see this 15-minute open. See what it does. How inflation came? This is not inflation, this is GDP, gross domestic product. Different than inflation. Do you have a journal on Telegram? No, I don't have a journal on Telegram. Discord is way better. Yeah, exactly. This won't be an LTA now. We'd have to consider this. You'd consider that. You know? Talking about news, any news in the Tradesharpe community? Anything coming up? Yes, there's plenty coming up. People in the exclusives knows what's coming up, but you guys will know as well. I mean, in the exclusive community, the news is we are migrating the fundamental section to the website, so it will be nice, clear, and clean. And then we have some exciting things coming. Harry, can I join your 10 per month? That's a scammer, man. Don't fall for scammer. Where do I even have a $10 signal service? Why, if I were to sell signals, I would not charge $10 and I would not sell signals. It's not the person I want to be. Do you even trade or just chat? Tell that to GJ, man. Because I rather be here trading and making money and close the stream. Like, that's all I want to do. You know? Like, of course we trade. Look, this is all the trades we take, but GJ's been tough this week. There's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do about it, man. But if you're here for signals, then probably go pay for someone's signal group and let me know how that goes when you lose money. When is your group open next? It's still open. 5 spots open still. I'll let you know when that closes. Alright, let's have a look at AU. You wanted to see AU. We can have a quick analysis at AU. So daily time frame here is... Right, closing bearish, breaking the low here. And yeah, watching this just zone here where we're currently rejecting. 4 hours also bearish, so sells do make sense to maybe reach into this, but this zone is kind of worrying me where we're just this whole rejection, how we've seen old rejections. This was probably caused by news, I believe. 1 hour time frame, yeah, this looks good if we can get below this. Yeah, this is pretty simple setup. Anything below this support here should be good. Yep, sells below here in my opinion. Below this, sells make sense below this. If not, you know, counter trend buys, risky above these highs here. Risky. I think sells probably make sense. Did you miss anything? Yeah, you missed the news. News came out and pushed price bearish. Big fat candle. I think if we sell GJ today, it can only be below 183.405 probably. Can I chat with you in WhatsApp? No, I don't have WhatsApp. Guys, I will never DM you first. I never... Any of my official links is always in the description of my videos. Stop being scammed by these guys. It's obvious it's a scam. It's an obvious. Did you make any big losses last week? No, thankfully. It was a very clean week last week. Yeah, it was very clean. What will you teach in your inclusive group? Everything, man. It's you get feedback. It has everything. We'll join your group today. You're welcome to do so. How long till this 5-minute close? It's an interesting 5-minute close here. Ah, it's rejecting now. If you spam chat, I'm not gonna check. I'm not gonna check if you spam chat. Sorry, man. You've ruined it now. You spam chat. Yeah, I think below this 15-minute makes sense. What do I think about the iPhone 15? Same shit, different toilet seat. Do you teach how to trade in the exclusive group? Yeah, I do. Look, in the exclusive group, you get access to all my fundamental section. Part 1, 2, 3, 4. You get access to all my exclusive content. And the ideas of the group is to be part of a community. So if you're part of this community, you watch that information, you take the information, and you go and you join the Zoom calls, you ask questions based on that. We take trades together. You see all of the stuff. Like basically, it's like you can see here, look, Harry's trades. This is what I do in the group. So we discuss the position in the group so you guys learn how it was taken, blah, blah, blah. And it's very, that's what it's there for, right? It's being part of a community, and you can see the chat that's going on. You know, probably right now as we speak, there's people chatting. There's people in the voice chat here. You can see there's people talking about positions on DAX. People are trading DAX here talking about positions. It's how it is, right? It's a place where you have to actively engage to learn, right? It's a place you want to go to get better, right? You ask questions, you get better. This is what everyone says. Harry, I keep taking losses. Harry, I'm still a break-even trader. I don't know why. I can't answer your why until I know what you're doing wrong as well. And that's a good place to ask what you're doing wrong, because you can send me a chart and send me, and I can have a look. This 5-minute closure, I'm interested in here, guys. I'm interested in. After we made this structure, 5-minute closing below. Stop loss above the high here. Target these lows. Weekly resistance, break-even point. Let's see, 2 minutes. Hopefully it doesn't just smash through. If it does, then what can I do? 370 daily support. Where's the daily support? Oh yeah, facts. Thanks for pointing that out. That's huge. Huge, huge, huge. Missed that like crazily. Super important that. That would have ended me up in a losing trade. Thanks for that. That's also another benefit of the group. Is when I do not spot something that I should have spot. Alright, so then I guess we're selling below, right? Coming in clutch? Yes. Yeah, we're not looking for anything till we get below daily support. So that's going to be the zone we're looking at. All the way from South Africa, I'm happy you actually interact with us. Some of our last hope through trading. Keep up the good work. You got my like and subscribe. Appreciate you, brother. And yeah, thanks for showing up. I appreciate you showing up and willing to put in the work. And I really hope that this, you know, the value I give will help you. If you guys are enjoying this stream, be sure to leave a like. 800 people in here, 200 likes. It's very poor today. Very upset. Very upset. At least 400 likes here, guys. 5-minute candle closing below daily support. What are we saying? What are we saying? 37 seconds here. See if it closes below. We try to use some of this news volume. And no, rejection. So no close yet, no close below yet. Don't be upset. I will be upset, man. I will be upset. People who are saying buy GJ must be worrying about stop loss now. Yeah, for sure. Well, they don't have a plan. If they have a plan, it's totally fine. People acting like clicking a like is equal to giving up real money. It just supports the channel, supports the stream. Damn, look at that push through. All right, that's daily support gone. I really hope that this could have closed up. Not taking... No, you're using volume here, man. This is news. Setup 2, you probably won't get it, man. After news like that. If this is going to continue down, you're going to continuously see the dump. You just want to try get a scalp, because the lower you wait, the less the opportunity becomes, right? Because now what? You're going to start selling from these lows down here. And setup 2, you know, is going to take at least 1.5 hours to set up now. You need a proper pullback, not just a one candle pullback. What do you think about Tesla? No engine, not interested. That's what I think about Tesla. Do I have video on support and resistance? Yeah, there's loads of resources. Be sure you're subscribed to the channel here so you can watch all my videos. I really put a lot of effort into these videos. And yeah, the support and resistance video is right here. Damn, GG, damn. This candle is invalid? No, only this candle is invalid as an LTA. Just this one 5-minute candle. Anything after this is not. No engine not interested? That's a good one. Yes, sir. Don't smile in thumbnails. It makes you look weak. Alright, no problem. I'll look weak then. What to do? I like to smile. What if I like to smile? Does that affect it? It's my choice. I can do what I want, right? The stream win rate is the overall win rate. You mean my personal win rate? Yeah, basically it is. Actually, my personal win rate for this month is a little bit higher. Anyone got in yesterday's plan? Which one? Bias is bullish. Why are we looking for sells? Because of what just happened on the 4-hour. Right? We rejected 4-hour resistance. We can keep it a bit mixed based on where we are now. So if this candle closes below daily resistance here, what I would love to see is some sort of deep pullback here, because price needs to show me that it can grab at least a little bit of juice to give us a move towards the downside. Just selling lows here is tough. It could keep going down, but if I sell lows here, I'll have to run a 32 pip stop loss. I'm not running 32 pip stop loss for a break even of 5 pips and a max target of 18 pips. 32 pips for 18 pips does not make sense to me, especially holding 32 pips worth of drawdown just to get probably back to break even. But we didn't close below anyway, so yeah, 15 not even closing below. Yeah, what would be perfect now is a setup number 3. "30-minute close." We did close below all of this support, but we are above daily support. So now this 5-minute to pull back and a 5-minute closing below daily support would be perfect. Drop some like, guys. Do the YouTube business. Yes, sir. YouTube business indeed. Morning, Sneeko. I don't look like Sneeko. You just sold AU? Let's see what you've done on AU. Hope you haven't messed up here. Yeah, just watch my line, right? Watch my line very carefully. And you should be okay. Sheesh. Why not entry, bro? Where am I supposed to enter? Please tell me. If you can tell me your entry, then why didn't you enter, right? What about weekly resistance? Yeah, it would have been our watch zone, right? Where we can look to go break even or something. $183, $220. $230. Yeah, that's a target maybe. Yeah, I was thinking of ending it now, but I can't do anything till I can't do anything about it till 11:45 my time. So I have to wait till 11:45 my time anyway. So Harry, you're a trader, just 1-to-1 RR. Okay, no problem. Let's do a simple calculation here. Come on, let's do some simple math. On the last 3 trades, what's 16 plus 16? Plus 12 plus 18 plus 17. Right, someone add that up for me. Come on. 32, right? 44 plus 18. So let's say around 60 pips here. If you just use the one lot on the last 4 trades, you would have been made $600. Oh, is risk reward relevant now? No, because you're making money. That's what matters. I have to agree, GJ has been slow on our streams this week, but between streams, it's not been that bad. Yesterday was slow. But hopefully we get something. CPI taking day off tomorrow? Yeah, makes sense. Institutional trader probably has a buy stop to destroy us all. Yeah, probably. But we can sell to his order. We can sell to his order. Damn. Buys on GJ today, guys, will come above the same place we've been looking at the whole time, which is going to be back above the 4-hour range lows. Let's go ahead and look at this like this. Look, guys. This 4-hour range lows, anytime we close back inside this 4-hour range lows, we get upside. Right? Look. These 4-hour range lows is where we can look to take buys. Anytime we close back inside here, right? We close inside here, we fill. We close inside here, we fill. We close inside here, we fill. So if a next candle can close back inside here, we'll probably try, and this is the time. Third time is normally the charm that we get the upside move. If we remain below here, that's where we'll probably head down, and anything breaking below this area here, that's where you see the continuation a bit lower. Otherwise, we're just going to range between these two spots here. Make sense? So you don't take any trades outside the live stream? No, all my trades this week have been taken outside the live streams. All my trades this week have been taken outside the live streams, but there's nothing I can do on stream. It's there hasn't been anything. So yes, I do take all of this week's trades have been taken off live stream. Can you explain why didn't I take the 15-minute close below on GJ? Because it didn't close below daily support. This is what I was saying. Everyone is going to rush into a trade here. And I wanted to see this structure form first. So, and also Ali in the group pointed out daily support. If he didn't point that out, I would have missed it. And I probably... Let's see if I would have entered if I didn't mark up daily support. Yeah, maybe I would have ripped it on the break of the low here. 5-6 pips, probably would have hold drawdown here, to be honest. Can you please send a chart on Tesla? Send a chart on Tesla and I'll have a look at it for you, man. No problem. Massive gap has to be filled. I do believe it was filled quite perfectly. That gap is now filled. Don't think he had PC? Yeah, probably. I don't trade Tokyo session because that's the time I sleep. Have a look at gold. Gold is still ranging in this spot, guys. Still ranging. It's gonna probably range till CPI. Sent on Discord? Alright, let's have a look. I don't see it on Discord, man. Is it worth trading on Tokyo for GJ? You have to hold wider stop losses. You'll have to hold wider stop losses and you'll have to allow this range. You might have to hold through ranges like this. A lot of these ranges happen in Asian session. So you're kind of relying on your higher time frame idea. How do you know that the news is there? I check the news. One sec, I'll be back, guys. Just gonna grab some water and go to the toilet. One sec. All right. Now the plan is pretty simple, guys. The plan is, if we start to close below this zone here, we could look opportunities to sell with London Open down past this weekly resistance, down into this support. But if we start rejecting in here and closing back inside this 4-hour range, we could continue these buys and retrace some of this news move, which would be nice. So just waiting for that at the moment, and that's my plan. Very simple plan. And yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Hopefully this 15-minute can close bullish, and then we have setup number 3. When I'm profitable, I'll get myself a urinal. I got sell stops at the break of the low. Just be careful. You want to close below that daily support. It's important. You sent a pick on gold? Some folks quote the GJ on NY. I was unsure about the close entry candle, if it was. Yeah, that was the early option from the same zone as yesterday. Break the structure once, come back, close back above. Makes sense. Does make sense. It is an earlier option though. There was, yeah, but it's this exact same spot yesterday where the buys came from that I took down here, remember? These buys here. So we're rejecting the same spot using the same higher time frame analysis. You forget about the resistance. There was only this resistance here, but that you could be used as a watch zone. Anything rejecting closing back in the range, you can leave it. Okay, so 15 close, weak bullish below this resistance here. 5-minute still above daily support. If something can close below daily support, that would be interesting to see. And yeah. We shall see, we shall see. 5 minutes till that candle closes. YouTube business reminder, patience is part of the game. This is business. Yes, it is. Yes, you guys have had to be patient in how's your swing buy been doing? I closed my swing buy. Closed my swing buy. 4% on that buy. I was happy with it. What is Zulu trading? If you know, you know. It bounced off my my entry yesterday, but I kept my stop loss below here. My entry was here, bounced off, and then it pushed me into, overnight it pushed me into 100 something pip profit. Center chart. Yeah, this goes lagging at the moment. Let it come back. GG Discord. Are you looking for buy position? We will see. We will see. Potential buys would be above 500 here. If we can get above 500, I'll be interested. Hopefully we get something. It's been slow. It's been slow these last few days. I would like to just get into something. You have to upgrade your PC's RAM? Yeah, but I need to stream every day. I don't have time to upgrade my PC RAM. This chat is dead. Will you make it alive, man? Let's see what you got. If you're gonna complain, instead of complaining, do instead of complain. All right, this is gold. Where's your chart, bro? Where is your chart? Damn, that's a complicated chart, man. Keep it simple. Yeah. PhD thesis, yeah, exactly. This one? This is Tesla. Oh, there we go. Looking for buys above here. Continue up bullish, previous day, 4 hour. Yeah, I would say look for buys above this, man. Look for buys. Just be careful of this zone right here. I think buys above this would be safer to continue up bullish. Otherwise, you're just going to continue doing this and retrace down into this zone here, which is exactly where your stop loss is. So instead, wait for it to get above here. Watch this zone. If it reacts here, close break even. If not, then you should be able to continue bullish momentum. Can you explain the yellow lines? Yeah, there's support and resistance based off the higher time frame down to the lower time frame. I'll never understand why people watch and comment just to complain. So sad. Well, yeah, maybe they don't have anything better to do. But what I want something to do is I want GJ to do something. Come on, damn. It's been quite... The daily resistance you're talking about, it's the daily support. Not the resistance, it's the support. This one right here. Oh. 3 minutes. Setup 3 is breaking the low, but I want to close. This thing probably was just going to push through here. I might have to take it on the re-break of the low. Let's see if we can get rejection here and it re-breaks its low. So I like how it's done this, guys. I think if we're able to re-break our low, which is breaking this 30-minute low, we'll be able to see continuation towards the downside. This is slightly riskier because we're taking it impulsively. But based what I've been seeing off GJ, I've been seeing GJ just push through zones without giving us a closure. So I don't want to potentially miss the move. So I'm going to take it if we re-break its own low here. So I gave it like just a pip below the low here. I'm going to watch weekly. Resistance stop will be above the high. Yep. And if it rejects here, then that's obviously our question answered, right? But if we re-break the low, it should give us the downside move. 30-minute will be re-breaking its low after making a top wick. 1 hour will be continuing down bearish for the close. And yeah, that should give us the continuation here. If this candle will close in 1 minute, then I'll just wait for the candle close in 1 minute. So let's see. Long GJ, yeah, above 500 makes sense for buys on GJ. But we have to wait for either to happen here. Nothing is happening at the moment. Alright, we'll see if it re-breaks it here. Didn't break the low on the broker? Yeah, that's where your entry would be as it breaks below that. Alright. Got triggered there as we broke the lows. Stop loss above the high. Targeting down here. We want to see this 5-minute gap below here before London Open. That would be ideal. If you're not in yet, then you would go in at the break of this low so you can avoid this drawdown. Hopefully it doesn't do us dirty for a third time. Broke it again. What is drawdown? Drawdown is basically when you enter a position and it doesn't directly go in profits. Is it better not to enter now? Well, I mean, if I was not in, I would enter at the break of the low. It's more confirmation here, way more confirmation. You avoid this pullback that we're having at the moment. One hour about to close in 2 minutes. Yes, this is the only thing that worries me, the 1 hour top wick. We don't know how big the top wick can be. I was hoping that this would push a bit further down so we could anticipate and hold through a top wick, but we have 2 minutes here. As long as this 15-minute closes below this line, I'm okay with this trade here. If we have a 15-minute closing above the daily support, I might have to manage this trade, because then my probabilities are just not there. Need to wait for 1 hour close? You can do. My idea is to get in before. We risk GJ in profits. Yeah, if it closes weak, then yeah. Time to riz up? No, we have to riz in profits. Riz it to TP, and we make the call and drawdown. We make the call and drawdown, and we riz it to TP. Alright, 1 hour open. We just have to survive the 1 hour top wick here. Hopefully we can make a small top wick, tap daily support, and then continue down bearish. If this closes above daily support, then we're in big trouble. I'll probably have to look into managing the trade. Otherwise, we're fine. Oh, wow. Closing above daily support last minute. Nasty. Wow. Just below. It's tough. Damn. That's a push. Okay. I don't like how it just pushed off the bat, but we'll see if we can get a quick wick fill here. See if we can break these below these lows. Beautiful. Nice, GJ. As we approach this resistance here, we'll look to move break even. We need this 1 minute to close below this support here. 5 seconds. It's important to close below the support. Otherwise, I feel this will come back up. It should be good here. Nice. Come on, GJ, some juice for us, some juice. Break even should be around here. Come on, GJ, some juice. There we go. Nice. Come on, GJ. Yes, sir. All right, making this a risk-free trade, moving stops to break even. No point of losing this. See if we can get a little bit more. Let's go, GJ. Dump it, dump it. Come on, do it for Harry. Just a little bit more. 5-10 pips, come on. 5 pips more. Let's go, GJ. Do it for Harry. Yep, yep, yep. Ah. I know you want to do it, GJ, here. This next 5-minute close, I know you want to do it. Close below this resistance. Don't reject this resistance. Looks like we're rejecting this resistance, guys. So it's tough at this spot here. We want to get below this resistance. So we'll see if we can do it in this next 1 minute here to get below this resistance. Yeah, looks like we're rejecting it hard. Oh, 24 seconds. Let's see if we can close below. Can we close below? If we close below, probabilities are good for us. If we can't, then this might tap PE. 10 seconds. Come on, do it, do it. Just close below in 10 seconds here. Come on. Come on, GJ. Do it for Harry. Give me the probabilities. Okay, it's close to it. Let's see what happens here. Nice. Now, if we break the low, we should be good. One second, I need to load up some liquidity here. Need to grab some liquidity. Damn. Almost tapped my BE here. All right, I'm out. Stopped break even here. That stopped me out break even, and it's probably gonna reject now. Oh no, never mind. That's good. At least it didn't do that. Out break even, out break even. Got stopped. It's all good, it's all good. Nothing we could do about that. It's all good. You made $10? Ugh. It was the safest thing at the time. Damn, this really gonna do us dirty like this? Where's my thing? Made $2 on that break even. Yeah, for me it was the safest option at the time. No point of losing from this support. This thing could have pushed heavily past this We've seen rejection from news. You know, and it still can push up now. It still can push up and flip. So I think it was the safest option here. Yeah, this 1 minute looks like it wants to create support here and probably end up bullish. Yep. So it probably will be the right decision, but we'll see. And then I can put a notification if it was a good decision or not. So what I'm doing now is any break even that we take on stream, I put a little bit of note. So I put a note. So this one we can post here. Like this. And we look at it now. Right? So we put it like this. And we say, this was a 15-minute, 0. This was a sell. It's at 1, 11. Right? And now I'll put a note here to say if it was tap break even or if it was a good decision or not, right? Played out fully. So this last break even that we took, it played out. We'll see if this one plays out or not. If it doesn't play out, if it comes to where our stop loss would have been, then I would have said that this was a correct break even, right? It was a good decision to go break even at that point. So we shall see. But yeah, this looks like it wants to, this looks like we made a good decision closing at break even. I think it could have gone much further here. Especially the way that this is populating now. It's a decision to go BE because that's the plan. But yes, interesting trade. Yeah, it was interesting trade. How much profit did we get here? Around 11 pips. Yeah, not enough to close in my, yeah, there we go. That's exactly why you want to close. Yep. So it was a good decision to go break even in my opinion. We avoid all this drawdown. But good, you'll have data to see whenever you went break even, it would be up with more profits. I do have data on that, and it's 70% of my break evens are correct, and then the other ones go to take profit. But I want to show that to YouTube as well. '12th BE on stream? Yes, it will be the 12th BE on stream. Let me edit that. So anyone who says we don't take trades, we just took a trade. So, and the market didn't give us enough volume. But we haven't lost anything, so it is all good. The 15? Let me check. Well, now I can't see it, just flipped. On the 5. W's in the chat for that break even, guys. We just avoided a heavy loss here. Right? We avoided being in 10 pips of drawdown now. So W in the chat for that. Correct decision in my opinion. No, it didn't, Ali. It didn't. Yes, sir. Break even is a form of a win. Harry, if I join your VIP with 50k account, do you think it's possible to make 5 to 10k month returns? Poor mindset. Do you have the skill to make 5, 10k month returns? Just joining a VIP, you have to have the skill, right? So do you have the skill? Yes or no? Will you be able to gain the skill? Yes. You will be able to gain the skill, but what you do with that, that is up to you. I mean, for what you get, it's definitely, it's only $50. I mean, $1.8 per day, right? Hi, Harry, can you do a quick trade recap? Look, we would have been stopped out here, so perfect management. So yeah, managed well. So everyone complaining, oh, why do you go break even, Harry? Why do you go? Now no one's complaining why I went break even, right? Now no one's complaining. Where are you guys complaining why am I going break even now? My VIP doesn't include signals. It's not a signal group, but I discuss positions. I discuss positions in there. Look, this is how I do it in the exclusive. Like I discussed my position. Look, this was the last one. I sent an image like this. We're discussing the positions. This will let me click. You see? Entry, what I'm looking at, why. And then boom. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Would have been stopped out. Will it go up now? I think, you know, if this 30-minute can close bullish and 15-minute. I would like to see the 50-minute close bearish and the next one close above to look for buys. You are amazing trader. I'd love to learn from you. How do you pay? You can use Launch Pass, right? Anyone who's interested in joining, I'm telling you guys, if you really want value, I hate to sell. I like people to buy. So that's my whole thing. Is a lot of these gurus online, they're trying to sell you a product. I don't want to sell you anything, but if you guys are in a stuck position and you're looking for help, like consider, you know, try it for a month. That's all. Because what happens is it closes for the rest of the month and then people keep asking me, how do I get in? How do I get in? How do I get in? And then every stream I have to keep explaining and it sounds like I'm selling something, which is not how I want it to be. I want people to join if they want to be in. I want people there to be in. Yeah, leave a like on the stream, guys. At least 500 likes for that management. You guys, everyone would have been in a loss if I did not call break even here. Everyone would have been in a loss. So we managed it well. I joined your exclusive, but not able to follow the group because my newborn is keeping me super busy. Ouch. Might have to pause your membership until you can. Or you can watch the webinars back and do it all of that. Do you call it today or are you waiting for another one? No, I'll look for other trades, but I don't see anything at the moment. I'm waiting for this 15-minute close. So yeah. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna call off the stream here. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Really do appreciate it. I'm very happy with the way we managed it. And yeah, trade was very basic. Close below the daily support. 30-minute close bearish. Setup number 3 on the 15-minute, which was why we mainly entered. So I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. Please leave a subscribe. Make sure to join for future streams. And yeah, with that being said, take care. Tradesharpe. And hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Peace.